So let's hear it. Like if you just turn up the volume on your speakers. Actually, I'll do an example of this. Like some people really prefer this uncompressed, unlimited sound, right? And you can export it like that, a little bit lower volume, but more dynamic range, more punch, a bit more interesting. In fact, I like it when things are mixed that way. But professional mixes and stuff, usually they just kind of squash it. And that Fruity Limiter squashes it, right? So it just makes everything a bit louder and more consistent, right? So we're going to export this as, oops, Jazzy Unlimited. Makes it sound like some sort of movie. So Jazzy Unlimited, right? And we're going to just save it as wave. And it does it all very quickly. And then we're going to go in here and we're going to turn on the limiter, right? We're also going to save. Remember to always save. Always save! Even though there's like an autosave feature, save anyway. It's only every 5 minutes. So if you did something really special in the 5 minutes and then FL Studio crashes, you're plumb out of luck. So this versus this. Which one do you prefer? We're going to export Jazzy Loud. Jazzy Loud. There we go. Remember, start. Remember the old trick. You pretend you're going to export something, but actually you're just here to play. Just here to play. So, turn up the volume here, just so you can see. This can be as loud as the other thing, just with more dynamics. It's not looping. What's the problem there? See how there's like a bit of space at the end? It's supposed to just loop. What happened? Are we not set up properly? Oh, we are. Alright. That's what that sounds like. For some reason there's inserted a little bit of space at the end. It doesn't usually happen, so I don't know, whatever. So, play that. I prefer this sound, to be honest. The interesting thing, if you have VLC, when it's over 100%, it's actually compressing the sound itself. So you don't want to put it over 100 if you want to hear like the true sound. I just wanted to kind of like, so it's basically that uncompressed one I was compressing by turning up this. So my bad. But I do like this one with a bit of limiting and compression on it a bit more. Cool, right? So that is mixing, mastering, synthesizer, everything. That's what that was, and I hope you had as much fun as I did. One other tip, this sounds better. This sounds better than the exported wave file for a lot of reasons. Like, let's play this again. VLC, right? Then you got FL Studio. It just sounds way better. Now, this isn't necessarily the fault of FL Studio. It's actually probably the fault of VLC. So don't be afraid if something doesn't sound the same. It's because VLC uses different audio processing than that. So if we do open with Windows Media Player, I'll try QuickTime as well, just so you can see they all sound different. Windows Media Player. right? I think it sounds worse than VLC. It accentuates the bass and everything, right? So we can hear the difference here. Oh yeah. Straight out of FL Studio, live, real time, everything. I think it sounds quite good. Everything's very crisp and awesome. But here, they just insert like more bass and everything's kind of squished together, right? So the audio processing's not nearly as good. So then export. I've never tried to play one of these using QuickTime, but Apple tends to be pretty good with audio processing. Let's see. Unless it's going to give that QuickTime setup. Uh-oh. Let's see. No. Alright, let's see. It has a wider sound, but it's even more guilty of Media Player for boosting the bass, right? Here's this. We worked so hard just to make everything even and sound nice, and then QuickTime does this. What the hell? Come on, QuickTime. Now everything's super bassy. What you want to use is something called Foobar 2000, and I do not have it installed on this PC at the moment, but Foobar 2000 has extremely accurate audio processing, and what you export will sound just like this. Ah, wonderful. I just enjoy how FL Studio processes things. Now this file and the exports and everything will be included in the download section of mastering and mixing, and both of those. This will be available in the download section. So actually, you know what? Just mastering. This will be available in the mastering download section, because if I put it in mixing, it will be kind of like a spoiler. You know, you're seeing the end of the race before you finish. It might make people want to, quit before they've actually learned how to master things. But yeah, this brought just a bunch of things thrown in together. It turned it into like a jazzy masterpiece. Wonderful little jazzy loop. So much space, so big, right? That's the merit of using all of these things. Alright, this has been really fun. I really enjoyed that. And I know you guys are going to do great. With this instruction, you can put together a song just like I did, do everything I did, and you got a professionally mixed and mastered song. Like methods that I use, especially this Magic EQ. Now that we've done everything, one last treat is hearing the difference between Magic EQ on and off. Let's do it. This way, there's like too much bass and it distorts it, doesn't sound good, right? Oh, sounds bad. There. In fact, the EQ could be arranged just a little bit more to help accentuate the snare a bit more and make it sound right. I can show you how that would be done. So, it's pretty much perfect, but there. See, here the snare is dead, right? And this one, you can hear that the snare is like really flat and dead and doesn't pop and ugh. But then when we turn on the Magic EQ, snare's not dead anymore. Oh yeah. And that's a wrap, guys. That is a fully mixed and mastered track. Now we can move on to making some more modern music, like some trap-inspired beats. Now, one thing I'll mention before I end this, you don't have to make songs in certain genres exactly like everyone else. In fact, I recommend against it. Get inspiration, but make your own style. And make sure the style's good. So, that has been Evan Humber, and this has been a me production. Have a great day, guys.